Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today, guys, we are jumping down into the world of Findora, and we are specifically looking at the quantity of FRA to hold in your portfolio if you are looking for that $1 million ROI. As I get into today's video, if you do find it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, what are you waiting for? Check it out, linked in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free, and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out? Let's jump right down into today's video, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically look at how much FRA we need to hold in our portfolio if we want $1 million to be returned to us. And this is going to require a couple of things. One, where are we dollar cost averaging? We need to know our average purchase price so we know how much we basically are paying for the FRA. And then, of course, we need to get a good idea as to kind of where we think FRA is heading in the future so that we can be predictive over the number of tokens that we need to buy at said average price. Okay, so quite simplistic, but there's a few things to it. So if we take a look here, we can see that we have found some interesting levels, right? We had our low, a bear market low point in July of 2022. We came down quite low again over in January of 2023. And we find ourselves in this big kind of contracting continuation pattern. I think the bottom is in, but we do have the ability to find some good dollar cost averaging opportunities as we head back down to some of these lower levels. I think for the most part, I think it's quite comfortable to kind of be thinking about maybe the average purchase price being 0.0013 upwards towards kind of 0.0015. Okay, I'm going to use the medium there. I'm just going to go with 0.0014. That's going to be the average purchase price because I do think we have the ability to dollar cost average a bit more as price comes on down a bit. I don't think we're finished with all of this kind of consolidation that we find ourselves in here on the daily time frame. So that's the first thing. We can see that there. If we take this out into the weekly chart, though, we can see where we think things could potentially be heading next. Now, for the most part, we can see here that we've already had a really good run. It was 1,600%. I still think we are going to probably push up quite aggressively here. And this is the thing with Elliott wave theory requires a highly liquid market. We're not going to be overly too predictive on where we think this is heading at the moment because we do not see good structure and there's not enough liquidity here. I think we have a good, strong possibility of actually heading more out towards this 11-cent range, which is a 1.618 target. And I would imagine that that's going to be a very impulsive movement. And all of this consolidation that we find ourselves in is just a wave 2 movement. Let me show you what I mean. I reckon that we will see a wave 1, a wave 2. This fantastic run up higher will be a wave 3, down for 4 and up into 5, which will then trigger this 1.618. Okay, so I think 11 cent is going to be the kind of target range I'm going to use on the higher range to kind of drive out that $1 million. Now, this is high risk, high reward. Obviously, this is not for the faint-hearted. This is a micro cap coin, and it can quite easily completely chew through your entire investment and you could lose everything. Like I said, high risk, high reward kind of situation. Now, we can hedge against some of the issues with Findora in terms of price volatility by getting it delegated and staking it. We do run a pool, so you can check that out. All the links are in the description down below for that. So we kind of know that we want to be dollar cost averaging at 0.0014 is the average price, and we have our target range of 11 cent. Okay, so pretty decent price appreciation there. Let's see if I can find 1.4 will be approximately here. And if we were to see that move up there, that's about 7,700%. So pretty decent. Let's go ahead and bring up our Excel spreadsheet and start talking about what that might look like, right? So we know that our average purchase price and we know what our future price is going to be. This is going to help us understand how we get to our $1 million target. Okay, so we put the future price in here, which will be 0.11. Okay, that's going to be 11 cent. Okay, that means that if we want $1 million on return on investment, we need 9 million FRA. Now, if our average purchase price is 0.00 then that would cost us $12,727. That is a pretty significant investment for a high-risk, high-reward play. So again, this is not going to be for the faint-hearted. Now, the profit that would be generated from this, if it were to play out, would be a $987,000 profit with a tax bill of $197,000, basically meaning you would have a net profit of $789,000. Now, like I said, Findora is a privacy-based gaming project, and I think we are going to see it perform incredibly well. And obviously it's a layer 1, so you can obviously utilize their technology for gaming if you wanted to, or you could in fact just build a decentralized application that utilizes their privacy elements. And the compliant privacy projects, I think, are something that are going to perform incredibly well, but they are high risk as well, because you do not know what the regulatory frameworks and the regulatory issues might be in the future. When they become compliant, as in the blockchains or the protocols themselves can unmask or mask certain pieces of information to make them compliant, then I think there's setting themselves up for the future. And that's really where Findora sits for me. It is what I believe would be regulatory compliant in the future. So it is a high-risk play with high rewards, but nonetheless, I think it's a fantastic kind of a gamble, I guess, in the way of blockchain technology. When we take a look at the charts, it's possible that it even does exceed the 11 cents, because when this thing gets going, it could go very, very rapidly. We don't really have enough data here to be really predictive on this one. So this going to gives you a bit of an idea and a bit of a flavor as to kind of where I think things could be heading in the future here for FRA and Findora. That is going to wrap up today's video, though. If you have found it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Until the next one, though, guys, have a fantastic day.